Well, good afternoon, everybody, or good morning. It's 11:30 right now. Welcome to Thompson's Farmstead Adventure. Today is Wednesday, the 27th, is it?
Yep.
Okay. I'm staying on track now. Last time I lost a week. Beautiful day out, got a slight breeze. It's probably about, I don't know, 75 to 78 degrees. Well, I'm going to show you. It is ready. It is moving day. Still got to get a countertop here. Do a little bit of molding around the door. Trim that out once I figure out where I'm gonna be at with my molding. Once I get the door set properly. I'm not happy with it, but that part is what it is right now, because like I said in this previous video, didn't realize how much this corner of the building fell. And I was playing off of it. And when we first moved here, I mentioned how I pulled all the panels off R30, yada yada. All I had was the 2x6 stick framed and ceiling joists in. That was it for the longest time, and then slowly I put drywall on, and then I had to make room in the shop and get my gray truck out of the shop, and that's when all the flooring from the house went on the side. And then the inside here didn't even have insulation. It just had the drywall and the flooring. And it stayed like that for a while. And then little by little, as I had a little time to break away from the house, I was able to do this. And then finally my wife says, just finish it out, get it done, because she wants that room over there now. She wants to use it for all her stuff, so I'm getting kicked out in a way. Anyways, went ahead and did all the caulking and taping and everything that we need to do for the, get our last pieces of the molding done. Mentioned before, the reason why I put the molding up there is because all my panels were cockeyed because of this flooring. But hey, you know what? The only thing that's out of whack really is just the door. Everything's set in place. Got my water stubbed out. Down there. You can see it. I can't. No, I'm not to tell. But anyways, right there. Cut out for my Instahot right here. I figured I'm just gonna leave the plate on the wall and not try to cut it out and bring it forward and all that, because somebody, after I sell this place somewhere down the road, somebody may want to just use this as an office and take that out. But it will have water to it, so it may, it'll benefit anybody. And now it's a matter of getting my desk in here, the couch in here, my bookcases that I have. Also start working on getting the stove in here, the wood burning stove. I'm gonna build something. I don't think I'm gonna use those 2-inch 12x12 pavers. Probably do something out of concrete, make it more like 3 inches or something like that, I don't know. I have some nice foam forms that I can use, or just make it square. I'm not sure yet. Don't know yet. Then I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do for behind the stove too, because I want something against that wall just to kind of help protect it, And I thought about a metal plate, like a 1/8 of an inch, maybe 3/16 of an inch metal plate that I can fur off the wall a little bit, with some nice grommets and everything, metal grommets that I'll make. And, just kind of give like a little air gap between it. And have it sit on top of the concrete pad or blocks, whatever I use, I don't know. But, we'll go that route and figure that out as we go. But the place is done, everything is set. And I think I said before, I'm gonna build the little doors that open up here and kind of and recess back into this cubby hole with a nice little frame. And I don't know if I'm gonna paint them white or stain them. Probably paint them white, that way it just kind of goes with everything else. And that gives me access to other electrical, when I need it. Back there, I'll probably end up using that one and do little cutouts in the door so the cords will hang out on that one. The rest of them will just be closed for the most part. It'll only be these two here and that one there. But, we're getting ready. Getting ready to move in. I cleared out the mower. My wife's gonna mow today and get everything moved off to the side so I can back the truck up over here and finally get moved into my office that I've been planning since I even looked at this place. When I came out here, I was by myself for a week, looking all over Arkansas and Oklahoma. And when I came into this room here and said, this is the one, my idea in the beginning, before I even left Oklahoma, was to build that office there. Again, didn't plan on all the problems and situations that I wanted to take care of, you know, that way there was no more issues down the road. So I'll give you guys a pick on, I'll bring you back here once we start moving in. I'll see you in a second. Well, I'm starting to move in all my furniture and stuff like that for my office. So nothing really to show you. I'd like to maybe provide the end result because I gotta find everything. It's been a while. Everything got put in storage and it's here, there, and everywhere. You know, everything that you see in this room here, the couch, my table, and all this stuff. Even my grandfather's dresser that I will not part with. You know, sentimental reasons. All came out of the room where we have the harvest right, and it doesn't even look like we made a dent. You know, there's so much stuff in there still, but it's going to take me a while to get this room the way I want it, and I think later on I'll show you. I do have a lot of monitors, and when I had this desk set up, you know, it would have 2 laptops and 3 monitors, one big one right here. I think it's a 50-inch or so right there, and that's like dead center. What I'm doing, the way I operate, I'm not as savvy as a lot of these other people where they can go from one screen to the other inside one computer. I need to have it in several screens so I can look at it, and that's how I used to bid the jobs. I would have, you know, mechanical, electrical, plumbing, and all that stuff open up on several screens so I can look at them when we're bidding schools. And it just made life easier, you know. I would have my plans on one computer and then my contract that I was putting together on the other one. And I ended up liking the way that was, you know. You start seeing people with maybe 2 to 3 screens, or maybe these really elongated screens where they can put 2 files or so open on the screen at the same time, you know. And you can see people where they can turn the screen sideways or vertical or horizontal, you know. So anyway, so what we're going to do is we're going to leave that on the back burner because, you know, I have to keep Matthew busy and keep production going here on the site, which is our property, our homestead. And I need to get all this insulation here up and out, and or off the ground and up in the ceiling, and get all this hat track that I wrap up here, you know, with my vest so we don't bang our head on it too bad. Get that off this rack and just start getting things done. So on the list, since today's Thursday, Mondays are mornings are the chicken days. Thursdays are cleanup days because Friday morning the trash comes and I don't want to have to worry about forgetting something. So the game plan now, because the office is something I got to do on myself and search out everything. I had Matthew's help yesterday to get all the heavy stuff, the 2-person stuff in. Now it's down to me sorting through all my garbage and finding all my cords and all, you know, finding everything and getting it in order. So that's going to take some time. But in the meantime, I want to get all the hat track up on this side here. You can see I have this beam right here that divides my building in half. So that's 20 feet that way, 20 feet this way. And I have enough hat track to finish off this area here and to finish off this area here. And then we can start insulating it. And so there's a lot of stuff. Plus I also want to be able to get my door built to match that one there for the furnace, get my register on, you know, return grill on, and get that part done so I can get my charging station that I kind of threw together, and get everything off the ground and in one place, get that back over there, and then I can start looking at getting this place somewhat organized again, but mainly be able to get my truck back inside of here, you know, my big white one. So that's the game plan. And again, I know I don't set the camera up with the tripod so you guys can watch us do it, but you know, a lot of that stuff's boring. Other things I'll do that with, you know, because we have to take down all this stuff up here. We have access to that. Luckily we can stand on that or sit on it. Have to move all this stuff out of the way and get it out and move it forward or wherever we're going to put it to get to it. So the more I get done over here, the faster I can get my charging station back. And then that'll be out of the way, and then I can start on everything else. Everything takes time, you know. Go from one project to another because certain things like the office just can't be finished right away. And just got too much stuff to deal with. So as soon as we get all this part here installed with the hat track, any electrical I need, and the insulation and plastic, and then I can get this done and then move on to my gas lines and my water heater closet on the front side of the house so we can get the last water heater out of the attic. So that's where we're at. So just kind of stay with us and we'll show you what we've done and where we're going and how things are moving. All right, we'll see you later. God bless.